Well, what if you were locked in a room and only had an hour to find your way out?
That's the premise behind a new business in Reno, and KOLO 8 News Now's Matt Vaughn got to test it out for himself. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Dave and Amanda. Well, I took Rebecca Kitchen as well as our producer Mitch with me, and we found out that this is an activity you definitely have to do with a group. The situation you're put in is a race against the clock, and you have to rely on your peers to find a way out. Imagine walking through a door where you have no idea what's waiting for you on the other side. You're then locked in a room and have 1 hour to figure out how to escape.
You have been escorted to his residence in the hopes that you can find this location, specifically a street address and city name.
Using limited information, you're forced to find clues that will help you get out.
In the beginning, everything seems so out of place, and then at the end, everything seems to make sense.
Nothing is quite what it seems, meaning you have to think outside the box to piece together the clues.
1,
2.
And some people make good connections with some parts of it and then don't make the connection other parts, so that's where the team helps out so much, because usually some different people do different parts really well.
The stress level of the game continues to rise with each tick of the clock, so part of the challenge is figuring out how to manage your time.
Working under pressure, then communicating with each other. If teams are not communicating well, they are basically doomed to fail.
There should be one more.
General Manager Christian Kuharski says the concept of his business, Breakthrough Reno, is popular in parts of Europe, but it's still new here in the U.S.
I just realized, oh wow, they don't have that here, and then that's basically how I inspired it.
Lining up all of the clues is no easy task.
Nada.
So if you get stuck, don't worry. There's someone in the next room keeping an eye on the game to offer you help when you need it.
So whenever I see that the energy is low and you're a little lost, then I give a little hint.
Look through the drawers and everywhere.
Ultimately, it's up to you and your team to find a way out. There are 2 different rooms to choose from, each with their own theme, but the rules are the same. Do you have what it takes to make it out in time? Breakthrough Reno opens March 1st. The cost is $60 per session. One room is ready to go and the other room will be set up sometime in the next few weeks. If you'd like more information, just go to kolotv.com and click on Hot Topics. In studio, Matt Vaughn.
Okay, so you guys obviously didn't make it out.
No, we literally got to the very last clue and we just ran out of time. It's really hard. I mean, you really have to put your heads together and kind of, it's all about time management and spreading out, kind of divide and conquer. It's a lot harder than I would have thought.
Well, we saw how you are with deadlines here. We see that every day.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I made it out here on time, Dave.
The minute that they said, okay, they lock the door, someone's watching you, Dave and I were like, no. Yeah. And I'd have to take my blood pressure because it just seems so tense.
I think I would do it. It seems fun.
It's an interesting concept.
With friends, you can definitely
see why.
Yeah, it'd be tons of fun.
All right, thanks,
Matt.